Memoir Kwaba about Skeleton Man TV. So Skeleton Man TV Anna Wushi. Say where your first time Bomodia subscribe. Me a notification is so. Click all no send your video be a yedibe tumuno abusia. One son Sabekan when you be a sure. Bidasi bebre abusia for lawyer Nana Obiri Boahen abusia the historian waba out. Lawyer Nana Obiri Boahen waba out. Wadi sembi tuja na lawyer Nana Obiri Boahen waba out na ensembi abusiafo enkofu bi omuso si omuye historians lawyer Anokye Frimpong Kwadwo Agyemang abusiafo sa nipa mienu yi de ensembi tuja ensem wo de betuja ne se akanfo nyina efri bono chese se wo ye akanni na wo Ghana hanmu dia bono mamu ana wonchi den efri ebusiafo sa asem na wo de betudwa no na akoye se agenda chese agenda kesiye pa ana omu ye den omu pushi sene bono beba be den bono beba be kesiye sene wo Asante Kingdom no omu pese omu pushi bono na bono honum abeye se eno so ye den eno so ye kingdom bi sa agenda no Dormaahene ene beto odwa se ono na eden wono ene hyesa nipa mienu yi echia omu pursue sa agenda no because okọ bono honum a amama e wo honum no omu nyina eyeden omu nyina edede omu ho na amama bi so wo honum abusuafo omu hye asanteman ase even kra including doma eye akonya ehye asanteman ase a Dormaahene a omu twitwam kono bebre ebeden ebesai kire wo tumfo a no oteso ewo asanteman enti bono agenda na omu pushi no omu pese amaman a omu hye asanteman ase a omu obroma mu horum no omu nyina yeden achi omho edu omho be hye bono agenda no ase senior agenda na omu yeden omu pushi no ebe kese enu na lawyer Nana Obiri Boahen waba out a wo chire mu se so bika se akamfo nyina efri pono a eyentro nukure bia nyeden nukure bia enim na wo trebe bia akamfo no bebre efri a ombeyeden ombetra ba bia omoti no the historian lawyer Nana Obiri Boahen yebusuafo wo den sem to hotimu de mumiem ponwa video no
make amacha manfo madam manfo ase no so no yebon free shapa no amenya point of correction be last week be by makababi se tafo omuntam no eyenwa na amse omudwanwa then source of information na menyaye no mekane no na me na be amanti ase ya na mahuni na me da obi ese na na bi o tafo dechi e friend na dechi o tafo frem e ka kire me se na eyenwa eyedwa tafo ntane dwa ka tafo hene ntam dwa enyenwa and no source of ina menyane NNWA nwa enenwa ntina tafo na dachi mi da wase so but I agree at the time wa kwaman ene tafo koye no na asante mai nti tafo omo Agyemang koto ene osetutu bedi akonya no che kakra ansana ebe dane abeye no asante eti from the kwaman for source no omo ne tafo koye no mo defeat tafo no mo chi Agyemang koto no mo pa ni yam se na me ka se o dwante se wan o mo pa ni yam hwese na koma na yetu the tafo for source che se ntesa na mo ntama kwaman for beto hwe wo mo so no na wo mo ayeye na Agyemang koto awu we ya no mu se omo
hwe omo so
beto hwe omo so
aso omu di omu mfirachi
anti omu dwane ye
pofiri mu
na omo kwaman for no pai na kuma hwese na he was very brave so na ni papa when na such type of bravery no pai na kuma no enti me da another chiso of tafase so it was oforikan tafo oforikan mom na ne penso na santeman bai asanteman ba tafo oforikan ne penso tafo oforikan ne penso so me that was sometimes these are things that some bana me yam from swa na bitimi frewo na wa kiro mu no I'm extremely happy I'm extremely happy but also baby bi de on be fra wajim dodo and then what can you send me? One can you wajim, and they are bloggers. Which is a tafu or muni bloggers or
more bloggers.
And so I was a tafuni blogger be a ma out. I may do what
that be.
Tafuni blogger be a ma out. I may do what he just called lawyer my discussions. And tell you, I'm saying, I never saw nobody Oforica in a bit or say Oforica or see okay. And so people, Rebecca, as antiphone some no more because you know one way. Elsewhere, can be back on TikTok as be not BBS in any. Watching. Wabwa, wakwasia, wajim, one can say me. You know, so we continue to talk about something. We continue to talk about Gonja, Mampusi, Dagomba, Ahanta, Anglon, Frafra. I will continue to be talking about most of this because Utia.
I'm not correct too.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
But there are some people I will not be talking about them. Why? Because some of their bloggers or their TikTokers will be insulting you.
Media Mecca say be a tin woman yantin, may be a see at the right time. Woman betchiasi, Anna, one more him for woman penny for the bureau. If you are many bedchi near Woyan Hopa, then so, and then my fway, and then my fway be no more yantin near Marcy. Na media message, and then my phone social media, quenyanti. If he say would deepen movie at Temoa, and I just say, Ubenya views, Ube popular no. Sadi ano dear, Nucredi, any denim, Obuonim, and yes, Ubampa, into a 10 year dear, Ubetimia Kawadrim. At any attempt.
Okay, that's better about say, I'm not the Bra Metakanina and Nebia Mekamitra. But I will also call you and teach you.
Yes.
So I feel comfortable to discuss Angola, Mampusi, Dagomba, Gonja, Frafra, you know,
yes.
Ahanta,
yes.
Sashi,
yes.
You know, any binum.
Yes.
But you know, you don't feel comfortable talking about some areas because of you know. Me can't say more. Emma Chima Buakwa being friend can't say. Udi throw tom. Dabi. They will take it, and if there's a point of correction,
yes,
they will call you. They will. I mean, so
good.
You know.
And you said you're okay.
Another issue, so may I discuss it? Says, "Okay, I know Jordan. Ura for beside chere utumfo." And bechem so so beside chere utumfo. I timi ko abraya nya ho abakosim bitam bia ba. You know, Ra for the any very interesting. Ra for no frukuntanase. Contancy. Diana banana no contancy ni contain. Dia contain. And Ra wa mokotena ono. No, the history has it say ahini bi kwama hini bi no asante hini bi bedidie ateko kwama bedidie na omgidi say food poisoning na ko fan sem bebre e baaye Emma contancy hini bi baaye omo frɛ no ma no baaye na omo si onim hu bi ekuno enti ama na asefo no tuye ti omo tuye no na omo di kan e ko omo kotena aburi Peduase Aburi. And when they settled, na ben and present day Aburi Botanical Gardens. Aburi Botanical Gardens. Also, I'm transfer Kakrano. I think the start was TC baby Bebri. But when I'm cutting for 40 years. After 40 years, now I'm 2 years. No, I'm called Nkonya. In the present day Oti.
Okay.
So I'm called Nkonya now Konya send me by. No, so called the present day Uraura. So the present day Uraura for no trade it for me a kuntanse. So or Babe Saichiro Utumfua Unti. No, because we cry for America. Oba Osimaye DNA ni chese me hani enti me baba hwe and we think that is a plaza.
Yeah.
Now Uraura you know
on the Oba
from so that it talks about the history of the Rara for Nano Omben. Maybe at an appropriate time, maybe full discussion on the Rara, but the Raras are now Rara and Sen appreciated there's a commission, a commission of inquiry in Volta region chieftaincy. Who's the first now a Volta region? Good. That commission was set up in 1973. That commission to go into the chieftaincy in Volta Regional. Now we call it Nana Agyemang Commission of Inquiry into Chieftaincy. 1973. At Nana Agyemang, the late Dormaahene of Dormaahene. That was his commission of inquiry in 1973. A champion. Eti oyen hwehwemu enne say ye Chieftaincy Act na or 2409 no LI 2020 no. Na sa Volta region alone. Ya wa manhene ha. Volta region alone. Ya wa manhene ha.
Waha.
100. Now, a product of Nana Agyemang Commission of Inquiry, which was set up in 1973 by Kutu Echampong.
Ignatius Kutu Echampong.
In fact, Nana Agyemang was a pivot of CPP. CPP kesiye. The same Nana Agyemang so na kusasi mamprusi. Ahun san yabakan kakre. And also committee na la list of one the Governor General Namtiye, Adot Tankuman Fuasono. Nana Agyemang was also a member of that committee. So the man proceed Kusasi, the Bidumekano, Yabua for the committee, Bisubekana Agyemang committee, Bisubekano Boahen committee, Untia. But I wanted to be on record say, my appointee or Muninano, they were and a CPP mu Kesiapa. And the same Nana Agyemang played a major role with the creation of the Bono region in April 1959. He played a major role. The Bono champion of which started in 1955. No? You cannot talk of the Bono champion without mentioning Nana Agyemang of Dormaahene, Anna Drobo, Anna Bechem, Anna Kwasi Prekudomase, Anna Kukuom Frimpong. This is our history. So that is the role, the contribution of Nana Agyemang.
Okay.
And then Bechem so no be shy na no joda. Bechem for ne nsuta. Nsuta ya
Bechem nsuta.
Ahwenye. Omo hene ba kon, omo pai ba ahwenye ene bofo akwa. In fact bofo akwa no bofo akwa ofri nsuta no. Ona ne dini omo de koto sunwane team no.
Bofo akwata no. No, team no. I'm
team na major. So, omo friend shita ha no akonya sam na ma omo ko tena omo anim ha kakra. Ansa na che omo ko tena abechi ase. Na ye me bebre wo ho. Na omo ko tena ase. Ambofo akwa no waben pa no timi hwe dache nti ama no ko tanoso in fact tanoso e wo sisia tanoso e bena bisim no bofakwa na establish tanoso
sa
yeah bofakwa na so time be kwen ye bofakwa bofo akwa ne boso no time be kwen. And that history has it that a point in time or confornoche on Osetu to the first. Benina no bofo akwa to den safrebe na be call asotanom. Eko ya mamre. So Tano is to Asante is to Asotano. Tano the last time one then chamba so akoko was the very day no Asante hene no Obiri yi no. Yes, that was the last time one. For so many years, about 70, 80, kwasi usunu mbofa kwa time in 1972, 73 no, na dan chamba shako, bechi akoko. So from the 1978, 79 bano, dan cham on oyi musuo no a, na dan cham ne ebububa. Inti ebububa sa no ahura akoko no. Uhura akoko na dan cham no.
Waso.
Yeah, so for about 30, 40 years no dan cham am say the very day otu for kwa ye wo Brekum no. Uzo tumfo because the koye nyankomade. The koye nyankomade.
Ya mamre ho.
The koye mamre nti danu be ye no afegun se nso na bubu bana ne ba gun se aboa na. Ne be hura akokọ no wa so de ko. And therefore Brekum Bechem eye typical Asante money. Eti bechem bedina sem bechem bekana semwa. There is nothing wrong. One time ne meka mpete ni breme. One time no bechem tam meka mpete ane breme. One hena ba ko bi oyare mpete. No mde ko okuru bi afra breme. Ena okowuye. Enti bechem front tam. So bechem ye full fledged like raura bechem like raura like Odomase number 2. What I say, Kwabena Chirase for, and that Monday na so no Asante Manka Kwabena Chirase for no so asem. So Domase number 2, ubetima friend and tapings 2, ubetima kate Kwabena Chirase 2, ubetima friend bosom twist 2. And that bosom tweno Kwabena Chira no. Kwabena Chira no ya bantamani. So whoever will occupy Odomase number 2's 2 no is equally eligible to occupy the Bantamas too in the foreseeable future.
Odi Bantama kunyama.
So this is the history, and I'm using this occasion. So now no Jordan, or T region, Hennebi Baha, Obishai. I have a region Hennebi, Ebishai, and a Bono Phobi, Quabracha as a force of Bebeka Basim on this 15th December no and then am use occasion no chere amanfo eniema musa abusa sanse netie etie me ma abra menka abakosem
dabi
now about the so abakosem so hia nipa no bebre now mama sama wa you bio the containers you know otumfo asante hene Obefra kontana se hene wofa
ni wofa na kontana se hene
sa kontana se so befra otumfo wofa se
okay
kokofu ani otumfo the befra kontana se wofa
sa
na kontana se so befra kokofu ani asante hene se me wofa se no
yesi abrankese so kra sa
abrankese ha oh yeah, it's a baby. Now, near who is a I dance a crofum. Most of them no, most of them pan I dance a crofum. In fact, you will not be wrong to say, sir, we share Asante Eastern region. I'm not talking about the Krobos and the but a job in for the a crofum. And yes, and no history has it said I could kill for the free fa. Almost the man come out bad, no back. They are saying that Akuchira is as old as the creation.
Abodian Fitias.
Hey. And a dance for not dance, a dance, a bedjamo, no. Woman who are crofrum a crofrabante. Now, woman should be as I'm talking now, your friend, a sobona.
The only time to do cry. Go but I dance it now, bonasso so
good. You know, a sobona as you are talking now. Sir, by your mamma, woman, I don't know. Na hono tete shiram. Anti sabaya mamra no na saboa no adwene no be wia be adware nso no mu a wa nso no bi ba so so no afianto
eh
yes
anwene no bubo nso peti nso no wa so bu dware mu no
yes wa nso no bi se bia o be yo mu nwane no wa dwane na nso no bi bo wa opede a ukoya
Kwayon samansie. Hey, nothing.
And we have Adanse Bronsam so. That's very powerful. Udu kwa piano hono mwa. Okwa hono ma. Ubenya practice crowd practice na practice. Adanse Bronsam so and no history has it said. Hono be flash sisi adane. As far as history has it no. Apart from the ancient Egyptians, ancient Israelis, Besi Adani. So, Bedi can see Adania, near from a dance for now. then it means that the Asian Ghana we are talking about said the Amoravis defeated the Asian Ghana in 1024. Not dance here for when Masisi Badani. So it stands to reason, sir. Some of these are dance here for Bebre or Honwambayache. Look, when we are doing history very well, you realize that in Nigeria, you have the thief, the Igbos, and the rest. Some of them know any change the birth of Jesus Christ. Yes. The thief in Nigeria, the Igbos in Nigeria, the Yorubas. Some of them are history change the birth of Jesus Christ. When the birth of Jesus Christ in year AD, no, BC,
before Christ.
Very good. So we need to learn a lot, and therefore there is a possibility that present day Ghana no, binum year BC. That possibility exists.
Sabre no na asase ne na hokwa na ni party so
it is never correct to say akanfo nyina besia wo Bono. It is never true. They should learn the history and learn the history well and stop misleading people. Because if you take a sin appointment in one a sim appointment in 4 be some free say if it's on by Womakonya na friend answers too. Womakonya na answers too. Womna na ba ku bi oji dire friend Tiwa ni opoku ware the first woba. Tiwa ni opoku ware the first woba. So whoever is occupying a same appointment stool now will call the Asante Hene say Mpapa. And the Asante Hene will call the occupant of the same appointment stool say Mba. You cannot talk of the history of the Akans in Ghana without making reference to their dances. Because even Chebi, no, the first chief from here, 1365 to 1390, 1365 to 1390. Chebi no, Oyakura, or the two offense.
Offense your opinions in Chebi.
Chebi. Na Chebi. Offenso ejoso ore to adanse a akro from a Chebi de kwabe nana Chebi be nana 1365 o oye nana
I say na mu betina ho a Chebi nim tina ho a share
and people don't do serious research I can find na betina Bono betu free Bono come on please talk woman can back on me. Because Oyako for no crown bebre adanse bedwam se be pronounce na man pronunciation ya ba bia konfo no chede se kan ko woduam no na edaso ho. Now another interesting thing about Chebi offenso ejoso adanse akrofom for no tete no se ba bia kwa afuom okasa group no ho no akwa afuom no hu se wo no hu yellow ohun na fe wo no ko afọ ko kakra wase no hu wo no a eso asane ba fie
no hu ni enye
di bia besi that is the history anas oko na fo hu se kwakwa da bia besi nnua so na hu se kwakwa da bia besi dua so na ahwa don de watwam ne kwakwa da bia se eso ba fie. That is what history and nature I am on. It is like dropping any be kwani or kwa forma no ko hu pramire o hu pramire da bo na yira wa se hu pramire ese so asa ne ba fie
abanse pramire
ese so asa ne ba fie. Anyway
wow na Lawyer Nana Obiri Boahen no we entete ho kakra no atete ho e de akire yi